Did Jesus claim to be God? There are some scholars and individuals who argue that Jesus did not claim to be God, despite the evidence in the Bible indicating otherwise. These arguments are typically based on a variety of factors, including cultural and linguistic contexts, historical interpretations, and theological beliefs. I don't know which Bibles they are reading because there is ample evidence where we see Jesus claiming to be God. One of the strongest pieces of evidence for Jesus' claim to be God is his use of the term "I am," which was a title reserved for God in the Hebrew Scriptures. Jesus used this title several times in the Gospels, including in John 8:58 when he said, "Before Abraham was born, I am." This statement caused the Jewish leaders to accuse him of blasphemy and ultimately led to his crucifixion. When Jesus used the term "I am" to refer to himself, he was claiming to possess the same divine attributes and authority as God. This claim declares that he existed before Abraham, who lived over 1,000 years before Jesus. This statement affirms Jesus' eternal nature and his existence before time itself. Furthermore, the reaction of the Jewish leaders to Jesus' statement confirms that they understood his claim to be God. They accused him of blasphemy, which was a serious offense punishable by death, because they recognized that Jesus was equating himself with God. This reaction is further evidence that Jesus' claim to be God was not a misunderstanding or a misinterpretation of his words. Other evidence for Jesus' claim to be God includes his forgiveness of sins, which was seen as a divine prerogative in Jewish tradition, as well as his miracles, which demonstrated his divine power and authority. Jesus also referred to himself as the Son of Man, a title that was understood by many of his followers to be a reference to the divine figure in the book of Daniel who would come to judge the world. In this series, we will look at different verses in the Bible to explore the evidence for Jesus' claim to be God. Stay tuned for part 2.